Well, guys, we've got some absolutely shocking news here. Another one of these modern audience type game devs has been exposed for being a complete and absolute bigot, which is especially comedic because these sort of people always talk about how inclusive they are, and they like to pretend like they're these wonderful activists, when in reality, they're extremely selfish, hateful, and it's really all just a grift. I could go on and on about that, but let me just give you the context. Three of Cups Games claims to be an ethical, diverse, and inclusive game studio based in London, UK. They also have what they're calling a game dev manifesto, saying that they believe games can be a powerful tool for social change, amongst other things, and that they're also against discrimination. But is that really the case? Seems like one of their devs, who we're going to talk about more in a moment, doesn't actually stand by that. And then back on that other page, there's just some really odd phrasing here. Sort of stuff that just comes off like corporate slop. For example, they say, "We believe in emotions, we believe in people." And it's like, yeah, okay, so does everyone else. Anyways, that takes us to this game dev, Marina Diaz, who claims to be an emotional game designer and storyteller, as well as head of strategy, BizDev plus relations at BTF Games, and advisor at official GDC. And back over at Three of Cups Games, they list Marina Diaz as a filmmaker and producer on their team. But why is Marina Diaz going viral in gaming circles today? Well, let's take a look at that next. Oh hey, what's this? A tweet where she says, "I went from thinking I'm a terrible designer to consult and train teams at one of the biggest game companies in the world. Keep believing in yourself," and F white men and gatekeepers. Here's another tweet that she made that a lot of people are now talking about with similar sounding rhetoric, where she once again complains about white people and also privilege. And my gosh, these tweets of hers sound so lame. And it's hilarious that a corpo who talks like that on her own account that she also uses for business ventures wants to try and lecture other people about privilege. And something that we've seen so many times before in the gaming industry, after one of these bigoted devs gets exposed, they suddenly go into protected mode, seemingly trying to play victim. We can't see any new tweets that she makes while she's locked down in protected mode. However, based on this response that she got, it sounds like she's abandoning Twitter for now and running to other social media instead. It's really odd that she couldn't just focus on being a game dev and instead had to make some hateful, weird, unhinged rants. Didn't she also say that she does consulting or something? Imagine paying that person for consulting advice. What a terrible decision that would be. I think people like this, which we've seen so much in gaming lately, are just complete posers in every way. I don't think they actually care about gaming or game development, and I don't think they even care about the activism that they preach so loudly about. They simply use it to try and get some fake moral high ground to spew their hate from. But that's all I gotta say for now. Let me know what you think about this stuff in the comments, and if you enjoyed my brief coverage, consider liking and or subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.